Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fire Sale Franchise with the Chicago Bears. This is Madden NFL 24, and we're going to play our first game today. Now, I don't know if I made it very clear, but we will be starting in Week 9. I simmed through Week 8 just because I wanted the picks to be accurate, and I don't know, I felt weird about starting over from Week 1 when we already knew what happened in real life. So I feel like this is kind of the best of both worlds. We're not just starting next year, but I don't know. Point is, we're starting in Week 9. We're going to have to play these games with this team right here. And this team isn't very good. And we'll see who decides to step up, who decides to step down, I guess. And we'll see who gets to stick on the roster and who doesn't. You never know who's going to really show out. And then we'll get to the draft and we'll decide what positions we think are most important. We'll see if we can find any cool gems, cool players like that. The draft classes are set to normal right now. I didn't soup anything up, so whatever we get, we get. If you didn't see this roster construction and you're interested to really get a breakdown of all the players that I have acquired and the process of which we went through to get to this point, check out episode 0. Should be linked somewhere. It's probably the only other video on the channel right now, but it should be a link somewhere. You'll see it somewhere if you're interested. It's a good breakdown, I think, and I thought it was a fun video to make, even if maybe I'll look back and think it's not very good. I thought it was fun. So, just a very quick look here. We got two quarterbacks that are the same rating. We're going to be playing with Tyson Bagent, at least for now, because he's actually on the team. And he's a no-show here for photos, which is a bummer, but I don't think it matters that much. I mean, come on. We got Roshan is going to start here. I haven't really decided between Zach Evans and Kene Nwangu because Nwangu is really fast. He has like 94 speed, but he's a little older. And then the wide receivers on my personal depth chart that I created outside of the game, I have these two guys at the top. You know, they're the highest overalls, and then everyone else is just kind of unknown. It's really whoever steps up. Schwartz has a lot of speed. Jalen Morano-Cropper exists, and A.T. Perry is really tall and also pretty fast. Shorter is going to start at tight end for us, even though he isn't a tight end. Luke Schoonmaker possibly could take that role super soon. I'm not sure. Maybe Shorter will eventually play wide receiver again. O-line, Cody Mock makes this look better, but it's still not good, obviously. It's pretty bad. On defense, the Bears pick Zach Pickens will be playing over Tommy Togiai, who we brought in. I think that makes more sense. If he just plays really badly or something, like noticeably bad, we'll put in Togiai. Our edge rushers will be Sewell and Yaya Diaby, along with Quincy Roche and Jose Ramirez, and then their backups. And then the linebacking crew, I guess they're all linebackers, right? But the off-the-ball linebackers are going to be Owen Papo and Monty Rice for the most part. But we do have Bumper Pool and I think it's Brandon Smith, right? Yeah, Brandon Smith. And then we got some safeties. They're all right. One of the biggest, goodest players on this team is Tyreek Stevenson, whereas the team drafted him this year. Terrell Smith also is pretty good. And then on the other side, I brought in Kelvin Joseph. Technically, he's a 71 overall and would go against the rules of the challenge, and I could cut him. The thing is, I started signing players in Week 1. And in Week 1, he was only a 70 overall. So it was perfectly good with the rules. When we simmed to Week 8, he was put on the practice squad, I think. And the practice squad develops players automatically, even though my team has that setting turned off. So it developed him to 71 overall. But I don't know. I don't think it's fair. So I'm going to keep him on because I wanted him, and he's here. He showed up. And then we got Lucas Haversick, who should be able to kick some nice bombs. And amongst other things. I'm probably going to be setting a couple depth chart things. And then we're going to be getting right into it, pretty much. But really quick, before we get into the actual game, we got some upgrades. Because we did sim 1 week, I guess, since we actually did all these moves. So what's cool about doing a Fire Sale franchise is, normally, you'd see all these players. You go 63, 64 overall, who cares? You know, just upgrade all. But these are all players on the team they're gonna play. They're actually going to be here and do stuff. So it might actually matter to really look in and go, okay, Raymond Johnson's a power rusher, and luckily that's our scheme fit. But let's see how he upgrades, because it could be real important. It could get him more playing time if we feel like he's upgraded significantly. You know, 71 power moves is really good. It's not too bad. He's got some speed on him as well. Josh Blackwell's not going to play a whole ton, but he's on the field. Probably. I don't know yet, but probably will be on the field. 2-man, 1 zone, and yeah, he's getting better. He's got 94 speed. It's definitely appreciated. And then Schwartz, he might start as the 3rd wide receiver just because he has an upgrade. Puts him overall above all the other ones. Big upgrades here. 2 to short, 2 to medium, 2 plus catching traffic, a break tackle, spin move, agility. He looks really good. He honestly, those route runnings really boosted him in my mind. His release is awful, which sucks, but super fast. He could be really good sooner than later. Luke Schoonmaker. Always trying to make our tight ends vertical threats. That's a ton of upgrades. Just take a quick look at what he's looking like. 85 speed is obviously pretty good for a guy who's 250, 6'5". He's got 88 acceleration, some fine route running, some fine, you know, pretty good catching, I would say. And then the run blocks are fine, you know. And then, like, you look at all the traits, though. I mean, aggressive catch, possession catch, run after catch, fight for yards, covers ball, keeps feet in bounds, high motor. I mean, he's got, like, everything you want, which is cool. And then Justin Shorter, this guy I'm really excited about. So obviously, he's a wide receiver. He's 6'4", 223, which is why I moved into tight end, because I feel like, yeah, he's definitely a little small. He's definitely a little thin. But 223 is pretty big for a receiver. So I thought 88 speed at that height, at that size, I think this could be a really cool vertical threat tight end. And like, yeah, his run blocking is bad. It's really bad. But if we don't feel like he works as a vertical threat, if we don't feel like we're getting the value out of him, we can put in Luke Schoonmaker. You know, that's fine. For now, we're going to try him out. He's going to be a 71 overall before our first game here. And we're already getting a lot of blocking and stuff, along with those catching traits being furthered. And then James Hudson the third, I don't care enough about. I care about all my children on this team, but not him. Going to player negotiations here. Obviously, everyone we signed in free agency mid-season is going to have a 1-year deal. Only the players that we traded for that are under contract are going to have more than a 1-year deal. So this is a ton of players that are, you know, it could be all over for them. I think for the most part, we're going to play at least 1 game before we decide on re-signing anyone. You could see most of these guys, they don't want to come back, which I guess I understand. We're not very good. However, if any of them have more than like a whatever interest, I will probably just try and re-sign them now. Because I mean, it's not like a lot of them can go down, but like age 23 Amir Speed. This is like literally the least you can give him. You can see here, it started at what, 900k? I can go down to 800, and then it goes to 60 million, which we can afford, which is really funny. But like, he only asked for this much. I mean, just because he's so modest, I'll give him $1 million. And let's get him under, I mean, this is so cheap. Just to have a corner for his prime years, I don't see why you wouldn't just be like, hell yeah, we'll put this guy, he'll be our 5th string, who cares? Like, if he's that cheap, it's basically like he's not even on the team. This is definitely a big benefit with Jalen Moreno-Cropper, the age 22. He's maybe a little bit more than I thought. I'm not like super genius with contract structuring and stuff, but in comparison to the other guy who was like, yeah, I'll play for anything, he certainly costs more. I think I definitely want to see him play first. I really want Jose Ramirez to pop off. I don't know if he will. Elvin Joseph, that could be a really big one. Obviously high overall. I mean, he might get more expensive. This is actually a really cheap deal. I would definitely consider locking him down for this. 4 years? We're probably not going to play more than 4 years, so let's be real. I mean, spreading out the money makes it so much cheaper, though. I mean, look at that. Let's see if he just takes this. You need to do more to convince me this team's right for my future. Buddy, I don't know if that's possible. I don't think we can do that. Jalen Mayfield, we'll probably keep, honestly. Yeah, I mean, for this price, let's just lock him down. If he'll have us. He's excited to sign such a great offer. Well, that's great because I'm excited that you decided that you thought this team. Yeah, I'm glad that you lowered your standards. How about that? Lucas Haversick. That's another one. There seems to always be pretty good kickers in the draft, so I'm not sure how much I want to emphasize this. But also, if he's asking for literally nothing, we might as well sign him to, like, what, a 1-year deal? Just be like, hey, we know we're going to have a kicker next year. All right, well, he doesn't want to play. You know, maybe that's a sign we don't need him. Let's do a similar thing with Hunter Lupke. Man, I don't know how to align with your interests, dude. I don't know. The team sucks. What am I gonna say? Looks like we have an upgrade point. Let's take a look at this. Of course, I put all of my stuff into the player personnel tree for all the moves that we made as much as I could. However, now we're probably gonna focus more on XP gains and whatnot. So I guess we should get our first one. Would I rather have offense or defense? Probably defense, because like I think I can make up a little bit for the offensive stuff. But the defense, I can't play defense, man. I suck. So let's put our first one into corner, even though I think corner is definitely one of our strongest positional groups. But that's the first one in the tree, so we get it out of the way. All right, weekly strategy. We're playing New Orleans here for week 9. And of course, they have Alvin Kamara. He's super good. Derek Carr, he's Derek Carr. I tell you what, he's certainly Derek Carr. I mean, yeah, I would be more worried about Kamara for sure. It looks like, I mean, all the yardage and everything looks pretty similar. So they have slightly more inside attempts. We're just going to play inside run like they say. I think that's fair. On defense, they're pointing out Demario Davis, who's obviously really good. Marshawn Lattimore's in the back end, though. And, you know, who do you even be more worried about? It looks like they let up a pretty good passer rating short, and actually a reasonably good passer rating deep. So it could be something to just try and attack deep. Our rushing in with Roshan Johnson is definitely the strongest part of our game, though. So, I mean, I'm not against doing what they say, so why not? All right, our focus players. These are so tough for me because it's like, do you put guys that you know are going to develop? Like Darnell Wright and Tyreek Stevenson, these guys are already high overall. They're going to get a lot of playing time, and they're star dev already. Do I really need them to be in place of someone else like Tyler Scott, for example? If Tyler Scott wants to be on this team long term, which he will anyway, but might be good to develop him right away. I don't think... I mean, that might be my pick over like a Darnell Wright or something. We'll work with something like that, I think. So our game goals. This team is going to be really, really bad. I think we're going to end up keeping it on the ground a lot to run out the clock a little bit and make sure we move along. We'll do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop them at all, so I'd rather get franchise points than be like, yeah, we could keep them to 10. Like, nah, no, we can't. Same thing with this. Like, hey, I keep your expectations in check. And then the overall head coaching goal. First downs, I think we could. We'll do first downs, that's fine. Let's start the training and see what this brings. Focus XP, do we have any injuries? Actually, no, never mind. You know what? I think I turned off practice injuries. Say what you will about me, like, oh, that's lame, whatever. I don't really care. Because I don't like injuries to begin with, and I really consider just having injuries not even on in general. See, I have this at auto and it didn't even do it. Yeah, it's off, but injuries in general do happen, which was kind of me making up for the fact that I did turn injuries up. So I'm like, okay, they can be a little bit more prevalent, but I don't want to see any in practice because, as I said, so I don't know, I don't have a good reason. So I don't know if I'd call this stalling or what. So I'm just worried about how much we're going to get crushed by, but we're probably going to have to get into it pretty soon here. I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. I'm worried that I'm going to mess something up. All right, it's time to play our first game. Week 9 against the New Orleans Saints. We're at their house. This is going to be a pretty impossible matchup, most likely. We're 67 overall. What a squad. All right, so I put together some fun plays that I like on offense. Just put together a playbook. I've never actually done it before. But for defense, I don't know enough about defense, so I'm just going to run Tampa 2. Sounds good. We're always going to kick. Okay, without further delay, let's get into it. All right, we're gonna have to worry about that guy, Chris Olave. Obviously a very talented player. And there's our guy, it's Tyson Bagent, number 17. Oh, he's a menacing figure for sure. And then some other guys that I may or may not know the name of. There's Sewell, I know him. It's cool. All the fanfare for Derek Carr, what a beast. And there's Large Gentleman on the sideline for the first time. Hired midway through the season after Matt Eberflus was let go and Ryan Poles also let go. They hired Large Gentleman, completely inexperienced, to be both head coach and general manager. Very odd move. We'll see if it works out for the Bears. And we are off. Week 9 against the Saints. Well, here we go. First play of Bears Fire Sale franchise. It's gonna be a run. And get him. No. And Owen Papo's injured. Oh my god. This is why I don't like the injuries. And he's gingerly walking off the field here with the ugliest trainer I've ever seen in my life. I just say what now? Alright, it's a play action. And we talked about how we'd have to worry about this guy. And of course, it's a touchdown. Turf toe. Great. I'm just so thrilled. I might turn off injuries anyway. Occasionally I think about the optics of it all. Like, whoa, if I turn off injuries, they're gonna think I'm a loser. I'm like, you know, number one, who cares? Number two, no one's gonna watch these. But what am I doing? How did he even catch that? Kenny Nwangu with a return up to the 21. And here comes Tyson Bagent and the Bears offense for their first drive under Large Gentleman. It looks like we got some option plays in the book. Bagent is not particularly fast. But we're going to hand it off to Kenny Nwangu, who's, I guess this is considered a third down play. Why is Kenny Nwangu in all? Are all our plays just third down plays? Well, anyway, I think I'd rather throw on this, so let's just see what gets open. Maybe something. Oh, R1, I like that. That is such a oh my god, it's picked off. Who is that? I'm trying to see the name. I don't know numbers, like, super well. Oh, it's Marcus May, the former Jets draft pick. I believe it's the same exact draft they drafted Jamal Adams. Both of them are now on different teams, so that's exciting. And we're right back on defense, which I think we're going to see a lot. Of course, I believe this is Braden Smith that's in now. Or no, sorry, Brandon Smith. We cleared that up before. And Tyreek Stevenson, I believe. Yep. Tyreek Stevenson with the break up there so that they don't score right on us. Let's play some zone. Back up a little bit, see what we have. Okay, Jet Supercross, it's gonna be play action. And we're doing alright, yeah. Oh, but it's out of bounds! I don't know if that was on purpose. Like, I don't know if Derek Carr is just a mastermind of the game. However, he just throws it out of bounds there. Maybe it was just a terrible throw, but let's give him credit. He's a veteran quarterback. It's third down 10 now. And he's not going to get it off. Yahya Diaby records the first sack of Chicago Bears Fire Sale franchise. What a play. And this is going to make the field goal a little bit harder, but this is about a 51-yarder according to the announcer I just heard. I was doing the math, but he's faster than me considering he's a computer programmer. But they make it. And just like that, in the first quarter, we are down by 10. I'm adjusting some settings on the fly here, so if things sound a little bit different each drive, I'm just kind of looking at the little meters and stuff, and sometimes things look like they're a little too much, a little not enough, I don't know. But here we are back on offense. Let's see if we can throw a better pass here with Tyson Bagent. We'll give him something easy. All right, I don't like any of those. Let's run. Slide. He didn't really slide. He kind of did like a little duck jump. Not really sure what button combo that is to do a little hop. I might need a different play. I might need... Dude, what? It's all read option. Wait, did I see one that wasn't read option? Inside zone! The rest... Oh, there's another inside zone. Why is that? There are other plays, right? Yeah, there's a ton of plays in here. And they just give us read option. I mean, maybe coach knows something we don't. Maybe our OC knows something. Let's try and run it. I mean, it's 4 yards. You know, you can't be mad about 4 yards. I don't like how much I see Kenny Nwankwu out here. I'll be real. I get that he's the third down back, and I guess we have a lot of formations in my book that are third down kind of formations, but I don't want to see him on the field this much. I'll try and throw again. I didn't throw it to him. But I'm going to be real with you. I didn't throw it to him. You know what? Actually, I think I know what happened. I think that there's that little thing that takes over when if you don't press anything when the play starts, the quarterback will like just start doing it for you. I think I accidentally have that on, or like I had it on before and didn't turn it off. I don't know, whatever. I don't think I can turn it off during the game. I think because I didn't click a button literally instantly, he threw it for me, because I threw it to R1 on the inside. All right. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna run, which, like, duh. Shepard, I'll be real, I don't know who that is. No idea. But he sacks Tyson Bagent, and at 4th and 9 at our own 38, we're just gonna punt, I think. And we got to third down last drive. I don't think it's far-fetched to think that we could stop them on a drive today. Now, I'm not gonna go as far to say as we can win. I think we could totally stop them. But not on that down, but we can, I think. And under pressure, Derek Carr tried to throw the out there, it looks like. And it was probably going to be open. It looked like decent coverage, actually. But he's going to get pressured, so we're going to send a little bit more pressure. So we can get going. They have this spread out a ton. He's going to throw it short. And great tackle, Terrell Smith. Ah, great play. And it's going to be 3rd and 4 again. We can totally do this. We got this. Let's get up in their face. See what we can do. I'll play Brandon Smith. Oh, we got it, man. Crap. We pressed in everything. It was Monty Rice that really didn't go up into... He didn't get up in his grill, basically. So that's a real bummer. We're just going to send it all at him right now. See if he can handle it. He just has been kind of bad against the blitz from what I've seen. I tried to press triangle to get him to go for the pick. A little far out, but he still got the tackle. That's going to be 2nd and 9. Play action pass. He's going to throw it outside, and we don't got anyone out there. It's going to be Michael Thomas again. You know, I wish he was injured in the game like he is in real life. They really don't want to run it. It feels like something they should want to do. All right. That, of course, is Percy Butler with a breakup. Could have been a pick, but we're not good enough for those yet. We're going to press. We're going to let everyone get real close here. Try and stop this. And Monty Rice with the tackle, and they're going to lose a ton here. It's going to be 4th and 6, and they're probably going to kick a field goal. Yeah, this one's going to be real long. This is over 50 yards. On its way, and it's totally far right. Far right, hard right. He missed. I'm trying to think of, like, clever words. He missed the field goal. I just clicked the first thing I saw, and of course it's read option again. I mean, running lane looks open enough. I was going to say Roshan Johnson. Kenny Nwankwu with his 94 speed breaks off a pretty big one, gets just about 10. And we have to call a play before the first quarter ends here, which is a bummer. Let's run it again. Nwankwu had a really good run there. Let's see what we can get on here. Ooh, I don't love that. Looks like he loses a half yard. Bring us to 3rd and 1. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. Inside zone. This time it's Roshan Johnson. All right, look at that. Look at the box here. 5 guys in the box. This should be easy. All right, there we go. Johnson up the middle for 4, and he gets us the first. And I don't know, I think we could score. I think we can score. Let's see if we can get a good throw. Oh, he got open. Oh, it's such a bad throw from Tyson Bagent, though. I don't like this. I think this stick play would work better. I'll be honest with you, once again, the game took over for me because I didn't immediately click a button. I wish I could turn it off mid-game. That's really annoying. It's like they want you to push a stick, but I just want to like sit there. I don't want to have to move for no reason, because if I want to quickly throw, then he'll be off balance. It's bad gameplay. The game's like, oh, we weren't in control clearly, so you're dumb. Damn, you're right. We're going to change direction here with Kenny Nwangu, though. And we're going to pick up 4. 5 rushes for 18 yards. You know, he's not doing too bad. Let's try and actually move so we're allowed to use the quarterback on this play here. We're going to look at the left side here. He's open. Come on. Oh, it's another terrible throw by Tyson Bagent. I'm not saying that we're going to bench him in his first game, but I am saying that if he continues to be bad, we might bench him in his first game. I didn't throw that. I just didn't. Oh my god. Why can't I turn off that setting? Why can't I? Man. Picked off by Marcus May again. Good XP for him, I guess. I mean, maybe that's why I was subconsciously running run plays. Number 1, because he doesn't overthrow a run play. And number 2 is then there's not the quarterback thing. I don't know. Terrell Smith moves like a freaking train. He wouldn't turn for anything, and there's Diaby going down now. I got injuries turned down pretty low. And then to punish me, they injured 2 of my favorite players. And none on their team. Their guys are fine. And he's going down! It's number 47. That is Brandon Smith, the linebacker. He's filling in for Owen Papo right now. Dislocated elbow. Yaya Diaby. Kingsley Jonathan will come in his place. They're backed up pretty far here. I'm thinking pressure again. See if we can fluster him. And it's going to backfire. Because of course it is. Why is Chris Olave so fast? Oh my god, touchdown Saints. Chris Olave. Bunch of yards. And we're going to call read option because it's recommended every time. And I want the offensive coordinator to like me. He seems like a nice guy. And I want him to like me. I want him to give me a birthday gift when it becomes that time of year. And I don't think he will if I don't keep calling these read options because he keeps putting them on the thing, so they must be good. Why would coach lie to me? Well, I never said I was good at the game, or read options for that matter. That didn't work too well. Let's do this. We got Johnson in the backfield now. I mean, this should be easy to Johnson, right? Good. Oh my god. I obviously locked in on I'm gonna throw it to him. I said it before the snap. I just kind of felt like he was fine. I felt like, okay, he's gonna get in front of him right there, and instead he started to run like behind him. I get that he ran in front of it, but like also I don't think Roschon Johnson really did enough to try and catch that ball. I think perhaps Tyson Bagent isn't the only one throwing. You know what I mean? Percy Butler with a big tackle, and he also injured Kamara. The check is in the mail. Okay, well, a good tackle by Percy Butler again. Pretty sure that was Butler. Rashid Shaheed on that one. And now we're at the goal line. They're recommending pinch plays and whatnot. Right, they're running it right. And, of course, there's the hole. He hits it. Jamal Williams. Of course, they have one of the better backups in Kamara. 1-2 punch, I guess. 23-0. For a team that has Kamara and Jamal Williams, you'd think they would run it a lot more. That's kind of something I noticed with this game, though. It doesn't seem like they run it. Even though they can, and they tend to be really good at it, they just don't run it. It's a passing league, and the Saints have a vertical offense or whatever. Yeah, sure. But also, I swear, it doesn't even come out to like, oh, it's a 60% passing team, 40% rushing team. The game ends, and they had like 80% passing, 20% rushing, and I don't feel like that's realistic at all. I'm gonna throw it short. You can't miss this. Alright. It said perfect accuracy. I disagree with this perfect accuracy mumbo jumbo because he had to jump up for it. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but you're wrong. But hey, it's the first completion of the game and of Tyson Bagent's career. And let's see if we can get some slants going. Sports. All right. Once again, I didn't actually throw that. However, I was going to throw to him. I probably wasn't going to do a low throw because like it wouldn't be accurate anyway. All right, 2-minute warning. Down 24 zip. It's not great. Not great. All right, I just exited the game real quick so I could actually turn off the quarterback mode, which is called coach cam, I think is what it's called. Turn that off. Quarterback shouldn't be taking over. However, it put me before the 2-minute warning, so I'm not sure where we were, but maybe we're in a better situation. Point is, it doesn't matter because it's not like Bagent's going to suddenly be good after turning off the coach mode. Someone. We're going to check it up this way. That's too far out, probably. Yep. Amari Rodgers missed by Tyson Bagent. He's 3 for 11 and 30 yards. Beast. I think. I almost threw something really bad. I think there's space, though. I dove. Didn't mean... Before he did a little hop, and I'm like, I wonder if I pressed the wrong button, even though I was pretty sure I pressed the right button. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to hold down the button this time. And that's dive, which I also knew, but I don't know. I was like, oh, maybe this will work. It's different for quarterbacks. For some reason is what I was thinking. Come on. Throw it to him. Nice. Oh, what a block! Kenny Nwangu gets 12. We'll hurry up. Yeah, let's hurry up. Why don't we do a play action shot? I mean, you can still run it here. I don't know. I kind of like this. This play looks really good. He's wide. Oh my God. Schwartz was so open. Looks like he has the wrong route or something that it's supposedly happens. I shouldn't have thrown that. Oh. I had him on the streak. And I'm like, I'm just going to throw it. And if it wasn't an inaccurate pass, it totally gets picked off. Absolutely gets picked off. And I own it and everything. Where do I draw? That was a crappy play call. I guess we're just going to run slants again. Why not? I don't like where things are going. We're going to call timeout. We will kick the field goal if we don't get this first. See? It's going to get picked off. Oh, it didn't! He caught it! Oh my God! Whoa, actually, I want to stop this. That was crazy. He catches it. Demario Davis puts his helmet right on the football, and yet he just holds on and dives forward. And because of that, it's 4th and inches, and I'm absolutely going to go for this. No, I said we're going to kick if we didn't get it. That was before I realized it was going to be 4th and inches after a sick play. Like, we can punch it in. I believe in us. They don't have any down linemen. Come on. We got this. We got this. Oh, he got it! I didn't think he got it. But I guess it was 4th and inches for a reason, and he got just enough. And I don't like that play. We're going to run slants again. That's not who I threw it to. Hold up. That felt very much like a coach cam kind of throw, like, because I didn't throw that. That wasn't really the timing I was throwing with, and yet it was thrown. I think that was Coach Cam. Like that. And, ooh, we're so lucky it wasn't picked off. I like that route, too. It looked like it was really open in the back. And they're like, oh, I'll call it again. It'll work this time. Man, shut up. Shut up with your defense, guy. I hear you. Shut up. I don't like this call. I'm gonna run it. This is stupid, but I'm gonna run it. I saw a hole. I'll call timeout. I should have waited a couple seconds, right, and wasted the clock, but I'm not smart, so let's get points. All right, perfectly timed. Can't be blocked. And there it is. Goes up on the ticker. 24-3. It's still a 3-score game. It was a 3-score game before, but now it's a much more manageable 3-score game. Not a great half from us, but like 72 passing yards, 58 rushing yards. That's not bad. It's not bad. I think we did all right. I think it wasn't too bad. Yeah, 50% rate on throwing it short. We're gonna have to defend short pass, I think. If they run it, which I mean, you'd assume they run it up this much, but they don't. They don't in this game. They're up 50. They're like, ah, man, that slant looks really good, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, come on. Oh, I just kind of liked. I liked how he moved. I gotta remember that Tyson Bagent. Not that he can't throw it. Like, throw it deep. He can't throw it at all. Like, period, he can't throw it. Shorter. First down. Oh, he just Kyle Duggar, who's on the Saints now, apparently, I guess, just knocked right into him. That's us. See? All right, well, he caught it. That's cool. Now 21. Do we still punt this? I guess probably in real life you punt this, right? We're gonna punt it. They're in like safe man formation. I'm not faking it, so this just suck. Huh? Wait. Did I press a button or something? Why was that so short? Did I accidentally press like low kick or whatever the options are? I don't even look at those options because I don't use them very often. That sucks. That was a great opportunity to flip the field. And he's gonna go down again. Tyreek Stevenson with half the sack there. Someone else was there, but the corner blitz gets in there, and he ran back 13 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 23. The other guy there is Noah Sewell. He's not been super great. Derek Carr, I mean. Derek Carr has not been great in this game, honestly. And that's mine! Brandon Smith with the first pick of the franchise. And maybe we're right back in this game. Maybe we are. I knew he was going to throw that. And I have fast players for a reason. You got to be able to break on things like that. Let's see if we can keep it on the ground here. I'm going to have to sub in Roshan, I think. Just don't want Kenny to go. Like, yeah, he got 6 yards. Good for him. But I think I'm going to have to... I just don't want to see him on the field as much. Obviously, 10 points would be a lot better received by me. But, like, we got to run it here. Like, come on. We can get this. We can totally get this. He's just going to miss the throw. Yeah, see? Damn. Dang. He got hit pretty hard at the end there. Roshan Johnson gets us first. Up to the 5. It's 1st and goal. Let's run it one more time and see what we get. Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. I don't like any of this. Oh, this is terrible. I'm throwing it away. No chance. Nathan Shepard is down. That's who Shepard is. Hey, we learned. The quarterback mode's on. I didn't throw. I was looking at the left side. So I left the game, went into the settings, changed it, but in the franchise itself, it isn't changed. The thing is, you can't go back into franchise when the game's in progress because it's like, hey, do you want to resume this game or do you want to lose it forever? Like, I don't want to lose the game because it was we were halfway through. But I guess setting it from the main menu doesn't matter. I think we kind of have to go for this. I'll be real. I'm going to throw it. Oh! Dang it. Oh my god. Darnell Wright's down to... This is the worst day of my life. And there he goes off to the locker room. Oh, come on. I mean, that's like maybe our best player on the team. If you don't know, it's almost impossible to get a safety in this game. I swear, it's so hard. Oh, barely. I was trying to soup it up, right? If I would have gotten it there, it would have been like, oh my god, he's so sick with it. Logan Bruss, bruised sternum. Ow. Mara's just too good. Bounces off the tackle, gets that yard back, but it's still 3rd and 10. Come on, they got a full back there. Come on. See if we can get this. Let's get some defensive points. You got too much, but they're gonna have to punt here. He's gonna return it, and let's see if we can make a guy miss. We're gonna run. We should do more running on first down, I think. We got Roshan, and look how good he is. For an all Madden simulation, he's getting 6 yards with no offensive line. Come on, Shorter. Let's get something going. That's awful. That's gonna get picked off. Oh, Shorter almost caught it anyway. Man, it's 4th and 4. You gotta think we go for this. We're not gonna punt it. Like if anything, I'm gonna kick a field goal here. And maybe that sounds insane. We're back at 50 kick power, but I think Lucas Haversick has the power. I think he could boot it. But with the scoreboard where it is, I think we're gonna go for it again. Let's do a screen. It's a hard throw to mess up. It's a Roshan. He's one of the best players on the team. And he got it! And he's going! He's got so much speed, blistering. What was it, 86 speed? He looked pretty fast on that play, I'll tell you what. And oh my gosh, the screen was perfect. He gets the 4 and a lot more. Quite the bars I just dropped there. We're not out of this game. I don't think so. I think the Saints are bad enough. They've shown that they're not good enough. Try PA read. Keep giving me the same plays, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm throwing it. Justin Shorter. This guy catches everything. We've seen two plays from him where he just caught it. Crazy. We're gonna rush up here so we can get a play off. We did. We're running. Can we throw that? Tyler Scott touchdown! Oh my god! First touchdown of Chicago Bears Fire Sale franchise is to Tyler Scott, a guy who's on the actual team. And what a throw from Tyson Bagent to get it to him. Wow. We're down 14 here with 8 minutes left. Chris Olave has torches. Oh my god. 3 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 145 yards. My god. Pinch. Oh, we got him! And that appears to be... Alright, we'll never know. Our unsung hero there, he's a beast, probably, maybe, I don't know. And he's wide open. I pressed, and I paid for the press, as always. And Chris Olave for his 4th reception, his 3rd touchdown, and he's probably at 200 yards now. We could do that. Well, I don't know. Let's just see if we can put up any more points, you know? It's 4th and 4. The game thinks we should go for it. I think we should go for it. We pretty much have to. I'm gonna change this to stick. I like Tyler Scott on this. Oh, come on, Bagent! No! I wish Tyler Scott would have tried a little bit more. Catch that. But I think it was such a bad throw, that he didn't even think it was to him. So he was like, oh, I don't want to steal my buddy's pass. I want to steal my buddy's catch. So he was just like, okay, that's going to someone else. That's fine. That's how bad Bagent's throw was. And he's going to run it, and touchdown. Touchdown, Saints. Cool. I'm sorry to report, if you didn't know, this game is now officially over. It looks like such a good lane. And I just don't trust Bagent. I don't trust myself to make the right read, number 1. I absolutely don't trust Tyson Bagent because he couldn't hit a stick play to Tyler Scott, who was wide open. First down with Bagent, though. He's got decent legs. And that was coach mode. That was what I was going to throw anyway. I wasn't going to throw it low like that because I'm not tryhard like coach mode is. Let's do this PA read or something. He's open. Hit him. Justin Shorter is going to get the first. 15 yards there on that play. You take away those 3 picks, Bayesian's stat line looks all right. It doesn't look too bad. Sadly, you'll find that you can't take away those picks. In fact, those picks were made by the defense. So, yeah, not really much you can do. Let's get this. Oh my gosh, Anthony Schwartz, he's so fast. Go, go, go. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 17. Yeah, this game didn't go our way. Really, it was both. I was going to say it's the defense. It was the offense, obviously, too, but we got some things to like here. I mean, that was a good play. Roshan Johnson broke a tackle there. I mean, it didn't amount to much, but there are some players here that I can see being on a future team. They're only going to develop. They're going to develop fast because I boosted the XP sliders a little bit. Man. I'd love to see us put up another touchdown. Can we? Technically. There's no law against it. He's open. It's such a bad throw. Maybe he wasn't as open as I thought. But, like, I felt like we had something there. We're going to run it out here, most likely. See if we can show any kind of defense. Watch it be a play action. I'm going to be so sad. Oh, it's an RPO. Tackle, tackle, tackle. All right, I'm hype. We're going to call a timeout because I'm hype. We're not going to score points. I know, but, like, this is XP. 25 seconds goes off the clock. No XP. You do a return here. That's return yards for Nwangu. You field goal. That's field goal points for. Oh, Nwangu's got to return here. Nwangu's got to return here. He's going down the right sideline. Number 26, Nwangu. He has a touchdown. That's why you call a timeout when you're down 38 or whatever. Kenny Nwangu with a punt return touchdown. I'm gonna go for 2, just extra points, why not? Said it was extra XP, just the return yardage. I didn't think he was gonna get that many return yards though. I was gonna throw that anyway, but that was the coach. I should just take credit, but hey, Justin Shorter for the 2 points. He's gonna get a little XP, I would think. I don't know, this game probably doesn't even track 2-point conversions correctly, let's be real. I'm proud of those 18 points though. I thought we did a pretty good job. We did better than I thought we would, honestly. I might adjust some sliders, and I'm absolutely going to turn off the coach mode. Let's check the stats, though. Oh, I just saw the completion rate. Oh, my God. Well, Derek Carr, he threw that user pick, which was sick. I wish it could have been a pick 6. Sadly, not quite enough speed on that. 37 attempts. Oh, my God. 37% completion. This is awful. 28.5 passer rating. He had a touchdown, which is cool, to Tyler Scott. 3 picks. That's exciting. Pretty much all just really, really, really bad throws, overthrows, underthrows, whatever. Roshan was bad, pretty much. I mean, 2.7 yards is not good. Nwangu actually ended up being better. Did 2 break tackles, though, so there's something to like. We're going to have a new offensive playbook, though. That one was messy. We actually got quite a few yards to some guys. Justin Shorter ended up getting 4 here. He dropped a pass. I may remember that. I don't know if I remember that one. Anthony Schwartz with huge run after the catch, I remember on one play. Roshan did participate actually quite a bit out of the back. Out of the backfield, that is. Tyler Scott, couple and the touchdown, the first touchdown of the series. Kenny Nwangu had a 13-yard rush. Of course, along with his punt return touchdown, 73 yards. Pretty cool. Defensively, tackle leader had 7 total tackles. Tackle for loss, 2 tackles for loss for Noah Sewell and Percy Butler. We had a sack for Yaya Diaby, who's a Bruce Sternum or something. 1 sack for Brandon Smith, half sack for Noah Sewell and Tyreek Stevenson. Pick for Brandon Smith, user interception. Tyreek Stevenson was credited with a pass deflection, and of course no forced fumbles, no touchdowns. We almost had a safety though. We were so close, I swear. All right, so we actually met some of our goals though. The 15 first downs, we actually got 200 plus offensive yards. I set literally the max points allowed goal of 30, and we couldn't even pull that off. Garner Wright has a skill point upgrade. Got injured in the game. I don't know if he's okay or not. Yeah, let's just go into what the archetype is, getting closer to that. And we get a couple of finesse boosts. Yeah, cool, I guess. Did anyone in here make the plays for me to extend them? Kenny Nwangu, ooh. He has some of the most interest of anyone, though. I think if he's going to return like that the whole series, I'm going to offer him 2. We'll pay him for those years. See if I can put it down a little bit. Hey, we got Kenny Nwangu back. Brent Smith had a pick. We caught a pick with him. I think for depth, minimum, I think we can sign him. We can sign him to this. He's 22. I mean, this is one of those where, like, it's not going to be any cheaper than this. Why don't we just bump him up? There we go. Brent Smith is also back. Take a quick look at the scouting, eh? Strengths nationally are wide receiver, which is not our biggest need, so that's a bit of a bummer. Cornerback, I said earlier in this episode that that's one of our biggest strengths, honestly. And right outside linebacker, which, yeah, we could use that. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a fantastic class for cornerbacks because they're in every freaking region. So I guess we're going to be drafting some corners. We'll just take a glance here. You know, let's see who the #1 prospect is, right? 6'3", 250, 22. He's got all of the attributes. He's a really great athlete. I mean, great to elite speed, great to elite jumping. Those are the things you want to see for a linebacker. I mean, even if he's not like a middle linebacker, but still. He has A, awareness, so he's going to start at a really high overall, most likely. B, play rec. He was a speed rusher, so he has D, power moves. And you really are hoping for A, finesse moves. If he doesn't have A, it's kind of a hard sell for me to draft him, you know, at #1, #2. And we have high picks. How about this quarterback? He's 5'11", so he's 230. He's kind of chonky, honestly. He's 5'11", 21, out of Florida, and we got a guy with great to elite throw power. I mean, this could be it. Solid to good speed. I think that's fine. Pretty good athlete with really good throw power. A, awareness. Once again, probably a high overall. For a quarterback, that could be great. A, medium accuracy. B, deep. We'll probably look a little bit more into him to see his short accuracy. However, you got C, throw on the run, C, under pressure, C, play action. It's not all great, but I like this player a lot. Matthew Wilburn, 6'2", zone corner, can't play any man. I'm a little worried about this class. This class doesn't look amazing at first glance. It's really worrying. Antoine Moulton, 6'3", 250, again, really great athlete. He has A, pursuit, C, finesse moves, B, block shedding. And then we gotta see what power moves are before we really get interested in him. I'll add the 2 rushers to the board. Maybe I should check out this rusher too. Let's check this guy out. He's a power rusher. He actually has A, power moves. We know that for a fact. Great. He's a really good athlete, though. I don't know what to say. He looks pretty good. Take a look at Brad Conway, and I think we'll be done. Definitely a worse athlete than those guys, but he's still all right. A, power moves. B, hit power. B, tackle. B, awareness. This definitely looks like a very balanced player. I'd be interested. He's a power rusher, so the A, power moves is obviously kind of expected. Obviously, block shedding and finesse moves. This could be a home run pick if those look pretty good. But he's definitely going on the board, and I think we're going to be done. Oh, and let's check the injury report. Yaya Diaby dislocated his elbow. I thought he had turf toe. Is that someone else? I think that was Darnell Wright. 4 weeks for Yaya. That's bad. We'll be looking at all this stuff in the next episode. So thanks everyone for watching episode 1 of Fire Sale Franchise. And we will be back to play the Carolina Panthers next time. See ya!